Hi, I'm Chaitanya Maroju,
And I'm Harsha Lasapuri.
and we made the 15 puzzle game. So, the objective of the game is to rearrange these randomly numbered tiles into ascending order 1 through 15 in rows. The way that you can move tiles around and rearrange them is by shifting the tiles that are adjacent to the empty space by clicking the tiles that are just adjacent to it. So if I want to shift this piece down, then I just click on it or just tap on it, and it shifts. So just like that, I can shift all of the pieces that are directly adjacent to the empty space. Um, However, you cannot shift the pieces that are not adjacent to the empty space. For example, say if I try to click on or tap on 3, it doesn't move. That's because it's not adjacent to the empty space. My partner made the interface for our game, and I created the logic for how the player interacts with the board. So one of the things that I had to work on was generating a random board, and the way that I did this was I first I first placed the black tile at the bottom right corner, and I also arranged the tiles so that it was in ascending order, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And then I I basically iterated through all of the tiles with a for loop, and I basically started at the end. So I would switch this tile with a random tile from the other tiles, and then I would go to this tile, and then I would switch this tile with any of the other tiles, and this tile with any of the just a random tile from the others, and so on. So we ran into a few issues, and my partner's code my my partner fixed it.
So, one technical problem we faced was that only half of the randomized boards led to valid solutions, which meant we had to restrict our set of randomly generated boards. I found online that whenever a tile is preceded by a tile of a higher value, for example, 15 comes before 14, that counts as something called an inversion. And for the puzzle to be solvable, the number of inversions had to be even. So we accommodated we modified our code to accommodate that, which you can see down here. And this function is valid.
So once we check for whether a randomly generated board is valid, then we just pass it to the user interface, and then we just display it on the screen. Um, then every time we click on a piece, um, we it obviously switches tiles. It first checks if you can switch a tile, but once you've ordered all of the tile pieces, um, it then checks if you if all of the tiles are in order and you won the game. So for now, I'm just gonna rearrange the tiles. I'm gonna just play the game to show you that it works. So um, yeah, this is fun.
I should fast forward to do all this. You can cut out my voice right now. Because we have iMovie. We have iMovie. iMovie looking me. What if we forget to cut that out? No, I do. I used to use Final Cut Pro. I'm really bad at this. It's on iMovie. I know, but it's very similar.
So as you can see now, once I click the bottom right tile, and all of the numbers are arranged in order, and this text pops up. So yeah, so now that I solved this puzzle, if I want to start a new game, then I could just click this button, and it generates a new random board, and then I can just continue playing again. And that's it. Thank you.